Hey everyone, my name is George. I'm the owner of George Films and the Starburst Production, the two companies, the Starburst Production. We've been edit here for this is my editing company. We've been editing here around 100 weddings per month. And also the George Films. We are filming here in Miami and all over United States, around 40 to 50 weddings per year. So yeah, and we will filming for almost 10 years. So you can check my works here in Instagram and subscribe my pages. I will be appreciated. So yeah, let's jump to the video where I'll explain how the structure of the cinematic highlight film. So yeah, just quick intro for this video and masterclass. So the main thing you should know, and main thing why usually you're struggling in editing, because you don't know the structure, you don't know the final vision for your films, for your highlights, for your stories, and that's just take out our energy, and this brings struggling for our life when we don't know what we should do exactly. Like, I want to do the highlight film, but if you don't know the structure of how to edit the film, what you should do the step by step, this bring us lay down our energy, and we just don't want to start. So that's why I created the cinematic highlight film structure from zero till the render. This is the classical film structure for cinematic highlight films. We use this system, we use this structure in 90% of our films, because this is the classical storytelling structure of the highlight films. So the almost couples, they like it because that's the tell a story. This makes sense. So let's start and go from the beginning till the end. All right. So the beginning of the story here. This is the intro. We start with intro. Let me check if I do it here, or maybe I'll use it. Yeah, I don't use this Xmine. Let me just switch to another version of this highlight of this. All right, yeah. So this is the better way for explanation, and let me just let's start. So the beginning of the highlight films. So the all beginning of the highlight films should have the intro. Like, it's not just highlight films, it's about everything, about Instagram teasers, about any story you want to tell to your audience. So in here, in the intro shots, I have four ideas how you can build the intro shots. The first, that's the bride and groom vows. Like, you can use the voice lines from the couple vows, the best words, the best lines, you can use it, and just the footage for the cover this voice, you can use the couple shots. This is the most classical intro where you show the best couple shots, and also you increase this with the voice over from the vows. And usually that's around 40, like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. So another one way you can go, that's the price efficient. I name it when you use the couple shots, but the voice is the lines from the priest or officiant, lines from the priest or officiant. I mean, like, you can use some parts from the ceremony part, or from the from the church. Like, it's obviously a ceremony, and these lines should be like universal words about the life, about the love, some quotes, like everything with general sense, and it makes sense opening sense for the video. Next one, we can do the extended intro. The extended intro, like you can use the quick mixing cuts of the best shots plus music transition. Like you can start from the party, and then you can transition to the slow down a little bit, and have the like couple shots. And you can use for the voice, you can use any lines about love, like from the price or fishing, or you can use the vows for the second part, or any wishes, any like the words that make sense. But just the idea of these extended intro make like to energy like start from the party and go down to the slow intro shots, or you can start from the slow shots and then go deep into party shots, and then we will have the transition for main story. And of course you can use you can have the opening, the intro with the toast about love, or like the lines from the toast, wishes, speeches, and use some couple family shots, some emotional, like the opening that's more opening, like more conservative opening, like when the family member speaking, something like that. So, and just the main goal of intro, just to have the opening for the story, just to tell about whom this story gonna be. What do you want to, what will you tell in this story, in this video about? Alright, so in this after intro, and here in intro, like I have this one notes, use emotional lines plus best shots, but not key moments like first lock. Never use in this intro the important moments like the first lock or the grand entrance, or I don't know, the walking down aisles, because you should keep the interest, here show who the story is about and create the interest, but keep it. Do not open all cards, okay, before we show the whole story, and try to keep it under 30 seconds. And also you can use a separate track of start, like for the intro you can use one small part from the like the separate song, the separating music background for the intro, or you can have the song, you can find the cinematic instrumental song where you will have small part before, like the small part on the song before the main section gonna start. So that small part you can use it for intro. All right, so after intro we have the transition. And on this transition you can use the drone location shots for a smoothly transition, and we go to the bride and groom preparation. So here I put the bride preparation first, but you can actually start, doesn't matter, you can start from the groom and you can start with bride. So this is just up to you, but the main idea to build story, this storyline with small section. And here let's imagine we have after the intro we transition to the bride preparation section, and here I suggest we can use like two options: groom vows, like vows line about the bride, when he's reading the vows, or he could have also the letters, and like reading letters, doesn't matter. And we show his line and we cover with bright preparation shots. Or we can also use the voiceover from the speeches about the bride, or wishes from the guests, like something according to the bride, according to the bride. And also we cover it with bride's preparation shots. And you can choose one option, or you can mix it. You can actually mix it, like use one voiceover part from the vows, and then small part from the wishes, from the speeches. The same for the groom section. We can use short lines from the. Here we can use short lines from the bride's vows. This is actually a mistake here. Short lines from the bride's vows, and words about groom. And also we cover with the groom's morning details, and as well we can have short quotes or wishes from guests about the groom according to the groom, and cover with groom's preparation shots. And again, you can just mix it or just choose one option. And here, in this structure, I put like two section mixing between each other, like bride preparation, groom preparation part 1, and the bride preparation part 2, and groom preparation part 2. But you can have this section as many as you need, as many as you have footage, but just try to keep in mind that the story should be dynamic. It should move. This section you show, the footage you show on the video, they should move the story. So just depending on what song you choose for the first part, that's depends how many parts of how many section of bride and groom preparation you could have. Usually I have in my films two bride preparation section and 2 groom, and I just mixing them and use the same like voiceover for each section. And if we talk about talked about the music, about the songs in the first section, I use the song like more instrumental, cinematic, just to keep it more, the accent on the vows, the accent on the voiceover and the shots, and just to have the instrumental background and cinematic, dramatic song. So also at the last parts, like section of bride preparation, from the bride preparation, I usually include the first look with dad, like the presents from the bride, and like all final moments from the bride preparation, just there. And after preparation, we move to the first lock. Plus couple shots. And here we can use the audio. From voiceover, from groom reaction if it's recorded, and if we have any other parts from the vows, we can use it the same here. The parts the parts of vows, the parts of reading letters, if they have, and you can also use it in the first log. And usually after the first log, you have some couple shots, and you can use them the same here. And after first log and couple shots, sometimes I also use some bridal party shots as well, but it's depending on wedding day. After the first look and couple shots, we do transition to the ceremony intro, and I change the music here. And I changed the music here, like the first song is ending here, because we do transition for another mood. We can have two different songs. We can have like the two cinematic songs, dramatic, but when we change this song, the couple, people gonna feel that the video is changing and something new is coming. So, and it's look more natural. So after first look, we go to the ceremony intro. And here on ceremony intro, you can use the voiceover, like the short efficient price line about the love, and also like how he's welcome to see all people here. So like just what makes sense. And we can cover these short efficient lines with the footage with location, details, guests, groomsmen, bridesmaids entering, like all important parts from the ceremony before bride entrance. After we have this ceremony intro, we move to bride entrance, and here at the bride entrance, I suggest to use voiceover, like for example, officiant asking if he takes her as a wife, and I do, or you can have the groom's vows here as well, and it's also the short lines from the groom vows, and the footage will show how bride is coming. So that's the bride is coming, bride walking down the aisles. That's the one of the mainest part of the wedding day. So that's like separate section. And after that, when we have the bride actually came to the ceremony, we can start with like the ceremony part 1. We can show the exchanging vows of ceremony lines, or officiant asking if she takes him as a husband, like this, to show the second part of I do vows. And after that, we can move for like another ceremony section. We can show the voice at the couple vows about rings, the ring exchange. So that's also important part on the wedding day. So I recommend to have it on your films. And when you add this section, when they do rings exchanging, you can use close-up shots of rings, reaction shots, couple guests, or couple shots couple shots from the portrait shots they had, like after the ceremony or before. It doesn't matter, just to cover these rings exchanging. Or again, you can have just exchanging vows or any ceremony lines. So and just cover with emotional couple shots. Again, the slow-mo shots or best shots which make sense. And after the ceremony part 2, and like when you used all main parts from that ceremony, ring exchange, maybe any other traditionals, we move to the first kiss and ceremony exit. That's the really important part. And here the official announcements, like the by the power vested in me, I pronounce you husband, I you make is your bride, and you show this moment, like the first moment, the first kiss, and when they do the grand ceremony exit from that ceremony. And here we do another transition, music changing here from this first kiss. Like exactly on the first kiss, I usually change the song for more dynamic track. It's like the more fun and beat, like to change the mood of the video, because it was dramatic, like the ceremony parts, wherever. And after they just actually they are married, they are husband and wife, so we change song for more upbeat. And after they do grand entrance, we can go and switch to family and bridal party shots. We can show the moment of the pictures, family pictures, some bridal party shots, some fun shots, and we can use voiceover from the speeches, the lines about bride and groom, short congratulatory lines. So just wherever works good from the speeches. So no vows now. It doesn't make sense if you want to use some official lines. Just now the words good, very good, the speeches line from the speeches. After that, we show, after the ceremony, we show some family bridal party shots. We can add some more couple shots. We can add some more couple shots if you have it, and also just add the voiceover of speeches from some speeches line from the speeches part from the reception. After those couple shots, if you had it, we can move to the reception. And we go to the reception part 1, and here I use again the short lines from the speeches. If you have the many speakers, like it's gonna be the mom and dad speeches, bridesmaids, groomsmen, so you can actually have a lot of different parts of speeches, and you can use it like on those sections I just mentioned before. And here on the reception part 1, you can use these short lines again, and now you can show the venue details, decor, atmosphere, grand entrance, guests arriving, first dance, cake cutting, bouquet toast, like everything what is before the party time, and just show this footage, and just use different like couple parts from the speeches to have it more like dynamic, to have it more interesting. And after that, after you show everything from this section, we can change the music optional depending on what is the length of your highlight film. We can go to the reception part 2, and I use here the dances, the dances, and like here you can change the music for more upbeat, more dynamic song, more party songs, and just use to the party songs, use the party footage, the dynamic dances, some party moments, and you can use some short congratulatory lines if it's applicable, if you feel it works, so you can use it. But usually I just leave this section for 1 minute, to fill this just party. And after these party shots, you just go to the grand exit. And here you just show fireworks, sparklers, balloons, car wrecks, and final kiss whatever you have. But sometimes I didn't have it here, but sometimes it makes sense to have some small parts from the valves you haven't used it before, you know. Sometimes when I choose the parts from the video, what I want, like choosing the best valves parts for this highlight film, I leave some small parts from bright valves and groom valves till the end to have the outro. You know, we have the intro, and on this ground exit we have the outro when I use the ground exit and mixing with some shots of the couple shots and use these and use bride and groom's small parts of the valves. So if you use this structure, you will have the classical chronological structure, and it's not boring. Trust me, if you do, if you feel the music, if you feel the songs, it won't be boring. It won't be boring. The couple will love it, and the couple, they gonna love it because you will tell the story that make sense. So I will have the link for this file right down after the video. You can download it, and as well I have the course for how to edit cinematic wedding film, where I explain step by step from the beginning till the render each step. Like, I'm not explain, I actually do editing. So here about the highlight, you can check it out. Like I in this video on the website, I explain what you have in this course, but I edit highlight films from zero till the render, and I'm do editing, and during the editing I explain each my steps, so you can learn how to edit like the wedding films from blank timeline till the ready delivery video in just in 5-7 days. Usually I need 1-2 days to edit the cinematic wedding highlight film. So yeah, you can learn it, just download it. And if you have any question, you have here, it will be in the community where you can ask any questions. And as well, you can add the extra products, how to edit cinematic wedding films, ceremony reception, documentary editing, or you can also book the personal consultation with me, where I explain everything from the beginning, everything you need to know. It is not just about editing, it's just about filmmaking, wedding filmmaking, how to get the clients, and many, many more. Thank you for your watching, and yeah, I hope this was interesting and this was helpful for you, and have a nice time of the day. Bye.